than the actual, which actually has the account Sochi Problems actually has more followers than the actual Sochi Olympics.
Well, of course.
Twitter handle. Both of which have a lot more followers than me. Something I'm slightly bitter about, so follow me at NSF_Alex. I tweet out interesting things, I think. Most of my jokes on Twitter are funnier than my jokes on the show. But, so, as I was saying. Yes. So, Sochi.
More like so cheap.
Ooh. They had to blanket, like...
Just...
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that was.
That was a but I'm tisk. I was waiting for you to
and it wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it.
Totally worth it.
I seriously wish we had like a touchscreen one that I could just like touch right here. Some radio stations have like it was right over. Like if it was right over here, I would just like be able to bam, bam,
you ought to
bam,
just,
bam, 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 like Emerald.
Set up a soundboard on your computer. It's a touchscreen.
I could. I'm not going to.
I know you probably won't.
Because this one is perfectly good. That deserved a correcting. We don't have trivia this week, unfortunately. However, we are hoping to start out with maybe some giveaways. Maybe some giveaways, like Steven's going to give away some shoes, his shoes off of his feet.
Yeah,
he's going to take off his shoes.
Wait, what are we even going to give away?
I believe we are going to. I believe we will be able to, as a station, get our hands on some concert tickets and things. And so
for like the concerts around campus.
I don't think concerts around campus. I think concerts in like Columbus, like actual concerts.
Wow,
that we could go to, but we aren't going to go to because we are lazy and lame. Well, you're lazy and lame. I don't know about me.
You're the one who won't put a soundboard on his own computer because
there's one on the station computer. We have our own tab.
Talking all day how much you'd like a touchscreen soundboard.
You know what?
And I gave you a solution to that.
Guess what?
And you refused to fix it. So which one of us is lazy and lame?
Again, you.
Okay.
Again, you.
Anyways, so back to our idea.
Yeah, so we're going to have some... So remember how it's trivia for me, and I'm just proving how smart I am because I like to...
Even though you get
I like to massage my ego.
Questions wrong.
We've done it once, and you put it together in about 5 minutes. You put it together in about 5 minutes.
Imagine if I tried.
If you tried, I would have gotten them right. Because you didn't try, and there were some questionable questions and answers on there. So like I was saying... We should have some trivia. If anyone walking through Slater, which there never really is anyone at this hour, because everyone's busy.
People can call in or something.
Yeah, because the phone's been ringing off the hook all night. Really? Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go. Call in right now if you want to win concert tickets. Steven himself will pay it out of his own pocket. 740-587-6367. Call in right now. We'll put you right on the air. You'll win concert tickets.
Careful,
congratulations.
Careful with that, man.
Hey, it's not, you know what? No one's going to call in. That's my point here.
You don't think so?
I know so.
You know so.
I would love it if someone would call in right here. And your parents or my parents don't count. Your girlfriend doesn't count either. I knew you were going to try that.
Man.
Your roommates don't count either.
They don't listen.
Who? If you're listening, call in. 740-587-6367. 740-587-6382. Let's go back to Sochi. So cheap. Russia. Ruskies.
I was going to say it.
I was going to, and I did. So, Russia, Sochi, speed skating. Let's talk about speed skating. Well, no, we are going to talk about my favorite sport in the Olympics, both winter and between the Winter and Summer Olympics. My favorite sport is in the Winter Olympics. Curling. I love it. I absolutely love curling.
Yeah, it's
I love it. I love to watch it. I'm not going to name where, and my parents might be listening in, and they're not going to be pleased with hearing this. But you know how you can stream the Olympics on your various devices? Well, you can, especially if you log in with your cable provider. You can stream like pretty much everything.
Yeah, log in as your cable provider and stream the Olympics.
Yes, so I have done that with my cable provider from home. And I have been watching some Olympics in classes. On my tablet.
Have you?
Yes.
Wow.
But only really curling. The women are just horrible. You know, you can essentially, theoretically, score a max of 8 in an end. Never happened before. You know what else never happened before until these Olympics? 7 in an end. But guess what? Team USA was so bad that that the opposing country, I believe Great Britain. Good-looking women's curling team, by the way. I should mention that, especially compared to the U.S. I mean, one of the girls is like she had college scholarship offers for golf in the U.S. Turned them down to continue with curling. Look where she is now.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, very good for her. But I mean, 7 in an end. That's not just embarrassing. That's beyond embarrassing. That's just really bad. I mean, and the thing is, in the Olympics, you're allowed to forfeit after 6 ends. Both the men and women forfeited last time around. And so, yeah, that doesn't bode well. I love watching curling. I would love to do curling. To curl, I would love to try it. Actually, one of the funniest things I saw was Steve Harvey was doing curling with the women's curling team. He was funny. Arsenio Hall also tried it. Arsenio Hall also tried it, but the problem is he was doing it in a studio with one of the curling rocks on like a little like wheel thing, on like a little like staging thing. With Vernon Davis. Everything outside of with Vernon Davis just tells you how horrible it's going to be. And it was horrible. I like Arsenio Hall. He's from Cleveland. Nice guy, I think. Funny guy. I think I'm funnier than him, but that's neither here nor there. I think I'm funnier than a lot of people that I'm not funnier than.
Like, yeah, I mean, I was stopped practicing curling with Vernon Davis.
It doesn't count though. He didn't know what he was doing. It was horrible. It was like so the people use the brooms, the janitors. I'm like, no, just be quiet. just get off of television, Arsenio, again, please. There's a reason you weren't on television for 10 years. And there's a reason you'll be off of television sooner rather than later. Just saying.
You're mean tonight, man. You realize that you're kind of going after some people tonight.
Yes, because they're listening in and they're going to come after me.
I'm sure Arsenio Hall is. Doesn't have much better to do tonight.
Ooh. I wish I'd clicked this sooner, but yeah. Maybe, but back to the Olympics. So yeah, I love watching curling. Why can't Team USA be good?
They were a couple Olympics ago.
Not really.
Yeah, and what was it, 2006?
Turin?
Yeah, they were pretty good, I think. So you
think? That's
the only year I've ever really followed them. I don't know what they won. They won 8 medals.
I absolutely love curling. I really do. But so speed skating, I really got into that one when Apollo Antonotto was in his heyday. I mean, it was great. Really. Well, this time around at the Olympics, Shawnee Davis, cool dude, and the U.S. speed skating team easily should be winning a ton of medals, including a ton of golds. Under Armour and Lockheed Martin partnered to design this amazing state-of-the-art futuristic suit for their speed skating.
Didn't go that well.
Nah, they tried to tape up vents in it. Horrible. They're just doing absolutely horribly in Sochi. Now,
you know they switched the suits and still failed to medal.
Yeah, that's the thing. So maybe it's just them.
I think it's,
but it shouldn't be.
Honestly,
they won world championships. They were in line. Their best times were some of the best in the world. So I don't understand what's going on here. You know? Do you know? Because I sure don't.
Well, no, I don't know much about the sport of speed skating, so I can't really.
Love watching speed skating.
It's
fun
to watch.
I want to watch the team speed skating. When I keep forgetting, I haven't been able to watch that one.
See, that's the speed skating thing. I have no idea how it's not more dangerous than it is. You have people flying around these corners, probably going 30, 40 miles an hour.
Okay, and
on ice with these super sharp skates on.
And
how do you not see someone get slashed open with these things once a Olympics?
Wow, you're pretty dark tonight.
I'm not kidding. Like, it just seems to me like it would be such a dangerous sport. I don't know. Do they practice like how to crash properly? Or?
I mean, maybe. I think there were helmets and things. I mean, they try and it's
I don't think the helmets are going to do much when you've got a skate flying at your.
The skates are meant to stay on. That's the thing. The skates aren't going to fly off into the crowd.
No, but I mean, not into the crowd. But I mean, like the other skaters. You see these.
They're not going to fly into the other skaters.
You see these big crashes involving like 3 or 4 people.
Okay, and they fall. You're right, they fall. It happens. It happens in any sport. In any sport, if you can fall down.
How many sports do you wear knives on your feet?
A few.
I don't know what kind of sports you watch. I guess there's hockey.
Hockey.
Speed skating.
Speed skating, figure skating, ice dancing.
Uh-huh.
Team figure skating. Team speed skating.
Yeah, exactly. And how... I don't know. I just don't know how there's not more serious injuries.
Well,
it's impressive.
It is. But you know what sport I don't... There's one sport that I really don't want to watch these Olympics.
What's that?
At least not until the medal rounds.
What?
Hockey.
Hockey?
Not really. I don't know why. I watch all these other sports. I love watching like the moguls, the ski jump, the snowboarding stuff. I was watching the biathlon. Oh man, that was sweet. The biathlon. The one guy was in the lead. He was in the lead like halfway through, and he was gonna stay in the lead. Fell down on a turn, on a sharp turn. Fell down. See ya. Just great. It was just I enjoyed it. But also, I like that the Olympics are on a lot of different TV channels and that they're on tape delay because I can come back from my classes, turn on the Olympics, and it's live. They're on. I love it. I really do.
Yeah, the Olympics are a great time. Just all in all. I mean, we make fun of them, you know.
Yeah.
The media makes fun of them.
Yes,
but in all fairness, the Olympics, they're just a great
Every
time.
4 years, I love it. If it was every year, I might not love it as much.
Every 2 years, you know?
I mean, every 2 years for one of the Olympics, yeah. I really do like watching the Winter Olympics better than the Summer Olympics.
Really?
Yes, because I like watching these sports, the snow sports. I love watching. It's more X Games-esque. It's versus the Summer Olympics,
do you watch the X Games?
Somewhat. Not as much as I probably should. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is. And if you look behind you, or sort of, getting distracted is one of our guests, but we have a guest, yes.
Awesome.
So we will let him in. We just have a couple more minutes in this segment, actually, but we'll break a little early this time around. So we'll be right back here on 91.1 WDUB.
The Doobie.
Everyone is on pins and needles across the campus, particularly those in the running for Stephen Barber. Are you ready to go? Where's your nickname?
Left it at home.
What's new? What's been going on with you this semester?
Man, this whole 8th semester experience, looking forward to it.
What have you thought about this process?
This process has been everything I thought it would be and more. And that's what I did a few years ago. I put myself in this position where I can talk on the radio and figure out what is the best possible choice for me to ultimately succeed and ultimately be happy.
You weren't able to move out because you went straight to college from high school. Have you enjoyed this moving out process now?
I have enjoyed it. It's a real humbling experience, and I will be in a much safer distance away from that women's prison in my hometown.
What did you expect? Because we've seen 30-page papers. We've seen teachers clear all kinds of office hours. We've heard radio shows talk about you and with you as part of this decision. President Weinberg, for crying out loud, 7 times has commented that he'd like to see you pick his side. What did you expect from this?
Well, certain things. Like, that is one thing you can't control. But I expected to go through this process from the moment I got here, and it was everything I expected and more. And like I said before, I just thank all those teachers that came to Granville, and to have those lectures and have that process, it was everything that I've expected and more.
How many people know your decision right now?
Not many. It's a very, very small number, and I probably could count them on my fingers.
1 hand or 2 hands?
Let's say 1.
When did you decide?
I think I decided this morning. I mean, I've been planning it for a few years now, but this morning I woke up and had a great conversation with my roommate. Once I had that conversation with him, I think I was set.
So the last time you changed your mind was yesterday?
Let's say yes, as not to upset any of the competitors.
So does the option that you're going to, that you'll announce in a few minutes, do they know your decision?
They just found out.